Now, another Rock Sports Network presentation.
Kids, groceries, the house, they all cost money.
So when you need a car, you need one that fits your budget and needs at an affordable price.
And you don't need credit hassles.
40% of people in the area have some kind of credit issue or concern. It's not unusual.
That's why Webster Schroeder works with over 35 lenders.
We know what it takes to help get you into the right vehicle for you.
Selection, service, affordability, and understanding. That's the bottom line.
That's Webster.
While we celebrate 140 years of serving our community, the kind of delicious joy that lasts a lifetime, we look forward to serving you for 140 more. With hardworking, wholehearted, passionate people who will help shape new memories for generations to come.
Bill Gray's, home of the world's greatest cheeseburger, also has Rochester's best Icelandic long-line cod haddock fish fry. Cooked to perfection. Delicious haddock fish fries and sandwiches served on a fresh-baked Apollo roll. Every day of the week, open till close. Get one today. Gimme, gimme, gimme Bill Gray's haddock fish fry.
If you're living with pain or recovering from surgery and don't know where to start, Lattimore Physical Therapy can help. The Lattimore Promise includes an individual diagnosis with a highly trained licensed physical therapist on your first visit, a personalized treatment plan, communication with your doctor, and a continued personal care plan. You're never more than minutes away from pain relief. Visit LattimorePT.com.
Lattimore Physical Therapy.
Whether it was Dad letting you grill for the first time, or Grandpa taking you out to a ball game, or even a summer picnic before the fireworks on the 4th of July, Zweigel's has created generations of memories that shape who we are and what our community has become.
Kids, groceries, the house, they all cost money.
So when you need a car, you need one that fits your budget and needs at an affordable price.
And you don't need credit hassles.
40% of people in the area have some kind of credit issue or concern. It's not unusual.
That's why Webster Schroeder works with over 35 lenders.
We know what it takes to help get you into the right vehicle for you.
Selection, service, affordability, and understanding. That's the bottom line.
That's Webster.
While we celebrate 140 years of serving our community, the kind of delicious joy that lasts a lifetime, we look forward to serving you for 140 more. With hardworking, wholehearted, passionate people who will help shape new memories for generations to come.
Bill Gray's, home of the world's greatest cheeseburger, also has Rochester's best Icelandic long-line cod haddock fish fry. Cooked to perfection. Delicious haddock fish fries and sandwiches served on a fresh-baked Apollo roll. Every day of the week, open till close. Get one today. Gimme, gimme, gimme Bill Gray's haddock.
From Penfield High School, we welcome you to the Webster Auto Group Flag Football Game of the Week. on Rock Sports Network, and this is truly a game of the week, as tonight we have the three-time Class A champs in Penfield, 4-1 on the season, taking on the defending state champions in Class B, and they're off to a 4-0 start. That is the Warriors of Webster Schroeder. Good evening. Gene Battaglia with you. Cal Sansone, our director, here tonight on a night, quite honestly, that does not feel like spring. It is. We just had some raindrops coming. We had some grapple earlier, so 49 degrees, your kickoff temperature here tonight in Penfield, so just kind of a raw night, but everybody is ready for some great flag football. As we mentioned, Penfield, they're off to a great start, the host team in the red jerseys tonight, as they are coached by Cody Foster, the St. John Fisher graduate. Of course, Cody played for that Fisher football team, assisted by Ben Woolston. A win over Arcadia, 26-14, and then beating Athena, 32-19, and a win over Fairport, 33-7. They did fall to Hilton. We did see Hilton earlier in one of our games of the week. That was the opening game for Fairport, and that ended up being a tie. So this very much as Class A is wide open, but this is an opportunity to beat certainly one of the best teams, not just Section 5, but in New York State. Now, for Schroeder, they are led by Emma Roscoe. She can do everything. She is now a senior playing both sides of the ball. She will be the quarterback tonight. Ian Inslee is the head coach for the Warriors, easily. The Buffalo Bills Flag Football Coach of the Year, representing Section 5 last year. And Schroeder getting here, again, 4-0 the record. They beat up Spencerport 54-20. Irondequoit a 67-6 win. Wins over Pittsford 44-7. And then a shutout over Fairport 34-0. So this is a finely tuned machine in Schroeder, coming just a short drive away here, obviously, the two neighboring towns. Schroeder in the, we'll call it silver tops with the royal blue numerals and the lettering. And as we were talking, the rain coming down just ever so slightly here tonight. So I guess that's what football is all about in the fall. Why not have it in the spring? Whatever the elements bring you, you kind of deal with it. Tonight's game brought to you by the Webster Automotive Group, where affordable doesn't need to be impossible. Start shopping for your next ride today at westher.com. Choose from 10,000 new and used vehicles across 41 locations. Webster will bring it to the location closest to you at no charge and get you into that affordable monthly payment you've been looking for. Welcome to Webster, New York. 12 minutes going up here on the scoreboard. And some final instructions from Coach Foster on the far side. So it'll be our look at the Schroeder tonight on offense. To start off with the possession is Coach Inslee talking to that offense. And making it in time is Jillian Pagano. She's going to line up at wide receiver, number 20. She got here late, the Primetime 585 Awards tonight, and she received a Citizenship Award. And certainly we congratulate her on that. She will be the receiver to the top of your screen wearing number 20. As this will be Emma Roscoe to lead the offense as she normally does. Very comfortably out of the shotgun, ready to take the snap. We're underway tonight from Penfield. The check down, and that's a nice healthy game. The pull on the far side. And that will be a short gain up to about the 30, so you got to get it to the 40. The football 40, which is the flag football 20, so that won't be the first time I do that tonight. We'll call this now second down and 10 to get to the line of gain. Second in zone from the 10. Roscoe. With two players coming, Roscoe stepping up, spinning away from one, and there's the pull on the far side. The pull by Katrina Shore, number 4, and this will bring up third down. So only two players rushing there. Cal Sansone serving up our replays, and it is, you know what, we could call that a sack. It is just a slight loss on the play. So a great play by number 4, Katrina Shore. Third and zone. Here's an opportunity here for Penfield to get off the field early. Here on this first possession, the throw near side, and that'll be caught in the quick pull once again. Zoltowski, but that was good enough for the first down. So didn't need all that much, and now the line to gain goes all the way up to about the 50. So the drive continuing. Rasko takes the snap, and here's the throw. It's a little high. Ice Jang was the intended receiver. Her first name, Isatou, but she goes by Ice, so we'll just call her Ice tonight. And that's very appropriate for an evening like this. 2 minutes gone by here. Opening drive continuing here for the Warriors. Second down and about 17. Rasko throws near side, and that'll be caught. And that'll get it about to the 41. This brings up third down. Got to get to the midfield stripe here if you're Schroeder. 39. Mackenzie Brown to snap it. Once again, Rasko, here's the pressure, steps up, throws over the middle of he caught. Good enough for the first down, is climbing the ladder. And the pull good by Macy McFarland, but not before Nina Amico with the first down reception here for the Warriors. That's just a well-designed route that Amico knows where to sit down right at the marker, looking the ball in. Great play by number 26, the sophomore. Drive continuing here for Schroeder as we are just underway here tonight from Penfield. Rasko taking the snap, two rushing once again. Rasko doesn't like it, rolling to the near side, nearly intercepted. As that's a good defensive play there by number 16, Kimberly Puente. Forcing the incompletion, and Penfield's getting some pressure here early on. It's just the question is, can they put a stop to this drive? Second down and about 16. You have to get to the flag football 20. Here is the snap, the throw to the near side, and that will be caught. The pull immediately by Puente. Not before Ice Jang getting the reception. This to bring up third and about 7 or 8, right in that neighborhood. And certainly this is 4-down territory without a doubt. Long opening drive here for the Warriors. Everybody looking at the wristband here on this third down play. Rasko with the snap. Pressure coming. Rasko near side. Jang pulls it down, and Jang gets the first down. And the touchdown-saving pull by number 14, Macy McFarland. Boy, 17 can climb the ladder. She's a junior. Nice catch there by Jang. And now it's first and goal. $13 yards to go for our first points here tonight. Rasko takes the snap. Rasko under pressure. She's going to take off. Rasko gets it. 5 to the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown. No, they got the pull right before. I beg your pardon. No signal went up in the air. I just didn't see the pull there, as that is just short of the goal line. But that is why Rasko is so dangerous. She got around the corner. We'll see who came up with the pull there. McFarland with the pull. Thank you on that. There it was. Great play by number 14. Second and goal. Very short distance here. And the throw, the catch, and the touchdown for Schroeder. 6-0 is our score. Brown, Mackenzie Brown, and that's the fun part of flag football. Like, it's offensive linemen in football can't catch balls. Hey, Brown snaps it. She gets the touchdown. And now they'll go for 1 here. So Brown, a 1-yard reception on the most simplest of plays there on 2nd and goal from the 1. Now you can go for 1, 2, or 3, and they're going to go for 1 here early in the game as Rasko takes the snap, throws. She wants Jang. Jang climbing the ladder. She's got it. 7-0 as Jang. That's a go up and get it sort of ball there. And Schroeder off to the early 7-0 lead as we take another look. That drive took more than half of the first quarter. 6:13 the drive time on that. Special thanks to our first half sponsor, Bill Gray's. And certainly Thursday night, if you're watching, you have the NFL draft, you have the Sabre playoff game. It's going to be a great time at all the tap rooms. And every Tuesday, like tonight, and every Sunday, you get a great plate at Bill Gray's for only $10.99. That includes cheeseburgers, 2 of them on top of home fries and mac salad, loaded with your choice of toppings, including Bill Gray's famous meat hot sauce. Again, only $10.99. Give me some Bill Gray's. So the Penfield Patriots next drive starting out here as they are not wasting any time getting right back up to the line. You got to like it, certainly. 7:30 our start time tonight. Sophia Puccia, she is a senior. She is the quarterback for this Penfield team in the red jerseys. Puccia taking it, and the option, pitching it, had a steam, and that's going to be a nice play on first down. To bring up 2nd down and 7. Puccia takes the snap. Again, another option, and she'll pitch it out. And then getting the corner. Good enough for the first down. Still on her feet, and then finally the pull into Schroeder territory. As number 13, Adriana Ferraro. Ferraro showing some speed here for the Patriots. Nifty moves as well. 7-0 our score. Penfield now on the move. This is their opening possession tonight. Puccia another option play, and she'll pitch it. And boy, they are on the attack. Marlo Clementi. She is a freshman wearing number 2. Clementi will once again be in the backfield. Good down and distance. 2nd down and 6. As we're down to 3:40 remaining in the first. The keeper, Puccia. Oh, the pull. Mackenzie Brown with a pull. No gain on this play. Brown just holding their ground there. She has the touchdown tonight. 7-0 our score remains. It's 3rd down. Another option for Puccia. Pitches it out to the far side, and the pull is good. Zoltolski coming up with the pull. And now it's 4th down. Opportunity for Schroeder to get off the field here in a 1-score game. We are in the first. It's 4th down and 4. All these plays have gone to the right. Let's see if they go one more time to the well here. Here's the snap, the pitch to the right, trying to gain the corner, close to the first down. Yes, the pull came after the first down. Ferraro with the first down, and the drive continuing. It's 1st and goal to go. Jillian Pagano with the pull there for the Warriors. Under 2 minutes to go here in a rapidly moving first quarter. Puccia takes the snap, throws over the middle, and that's batted around and falls incomplete. So the first time Puccia putting it up, and that will fall harmlessly incomplete. Second down and goal. Puccia. The option, that's a dead ball. So in football in the fall, that would be a live football. That's a lateral going backwards. But by rule, that is a dead ball. And that will bring up third and goal. And that's done to kind of, not penalize. You want to encourage teams to come up with big plays, kind of like that. Ferraro will be in the backfield. Puccia out of the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. The snap. Throw deep over the middle. It's caught. Touchdown. Puccia finding number 13. Adriana Ferraro. What an arm by Puccia as we take a look here on RSN. Nice arcing throw, and that is going to be number 22, I beg your pardon, Megan Quigley with the touchdown. So Quigley with the touchdown, and now it's a 1-point conversion attempt with 37 seconds remaining here in the quarter. The throw back of the end zone, and it's out of the back of the end zone. So Schroeder remains in the lead. It's 7-6. So that's the senior Megan Quigley running a nice little out route and then looking back, and she makes that look easy. That is tough when you're twisting and your body like that running at full speed. 2 hands going up in the air, just showing those nice soft hands, and the touchdown reception makes this a 1-point game. This could be our last play here of the first quarter already. Second possession here coming up for the Warriors. Essentially 1st and 5. That will be the zone here, the line to gain. The snap, Rasco taking off, looking for that marker. She has it. She wants a little bit more, and we'll get it ahead to about the 22. So good run of 7 yards for the two-way player, Emma Rasco. By two-way, I mean running, throwing. You could say defense too, but she's one of the best in Section 5. Closing seconds here, and it looks like the Warriors will take it to the quarter, and that they do. It's the Webster Auto Group Flag Football Game of the Week on Rock Sports Network. We'll take a break. Schroeder leading here 7-6. We head to the second on RSN.
Kids, groceries, the house, they all cost money.
So when you need a car, you need one that fits your budget and needs at an affordable price.
And you don't need credit hassles.
40% of people in the area have some kind of credit issue or concern. It's not unusual.
That's why Webster works with over 35 lenders.
We know what it takes to help get you into the right vehicle for you.
Selection, service, affordability, and understanding. That's the bottom line.
That's Webster.
While we celebrate 140 years of serving our community, the kind of delicious joy that lasts a lifetime, we look forward to serving you for 140 more. With hardworking, wholehearted, passionate people who will help shape new memories for generations to come.
So it'll be 1st and 18 after the run for the first down. Welcome once again, Gene Battaglia with you as our director Kyle Sansone. And the quarterback here, Emma Rasco, is going to throw it over the middle. Oh, nearly pulled in. Showing that she had the pull there was Macy McFarland, but Macy, I'm sorry you don't get the pull there. It's actually better news. The pass goes incomplete, so no yardage on that play. Which a pull on a not complete pass. Still learning kind of some of the rules here, so you have to ask somebody about that later. Here is the snap, the check down, and that will be good. Near side, evading one pull and evading another. And finally, it'll be McFarland coming up with a pull on Jillian Pagano. Pagano gets a nice healthy gain to set up 3rd and 8. The snap, low snap, 2 players coming, the throw over the middle, incomplete. And this time, yeah, they're going to get the early pull on that. So McFarland got away with it last time. This time the official was right there to throw the flag.
Contact a little bit early, going to have pass interference on the defense. That is 10 and enough for Webster Schroeder first down.
And things happen so quickly out there. It's just very, very tough judgment call. When do I go for the pull? Is the ball actually in? I don't want the player getting by me. Opening drive here of the second quarter for Schroeder. They've got the 7-6 lead in the ball right now on that Penfield logo. Here's the snap. Rasco throwing at Jang. Jang making a move, and there's McFarland, another pull. Goes for about 8. This will bring up 2nd down. Be sure to check out the Rock Sports Network on Facebook and YouTube. You can watch today's game and all of our games. We have other games also from earlier the year in the flag football season. On demand 24/7, rocksportsnetwork.com, Rochester's only digital sports channel. Rasco and her teammates looking at the wristband. 2nd down and 10. The throw, and then she let it just a little far there. Intended receiver was Reese Arnold, the running back, leaking out there, and that would have gone for something perhaps. 3rd down and 10. They can use 2 downs to pick this up. Let's see if Rasco will use her feet here. 2 players rushing. Rasco is going to throw across her body, batted up into the air. No, the pull happened before the ball went off. That's why you heard the whistle. What a nice play by number 4, Katrina Shore. Shore with the sack. And that will be a loss of 8 on the play. And here's a decision coming up here for Schroeder head coach Ian Inslee. And he is going to opt to punt it away. Boy, credit the defense there. Katrina Shore with the sack. And we have our first stop of the night on defense, and it's courtesy of Penfield. It'll be Rasco to boot this away. And this is, of course, returnable. That goes on 1 bounce. And the pull, and in terms of a pull, that's exactly where you would want to put it, because the zone goes from the 20 to the 40, and that was just over the 20. So whether that was by design or whether that was just by coincidence, that is just a great play there by Schroeder in the field position game. Rather than 1st and short, this is going to be 1st and we'll call it 1st and 16. Back to work are the Patriots as Puccia on the option play, and there's a pull. That's Rasco with a pull. And that will be a loss on the play, about 1. Puccia, the pitch, near side, and dancing along the near sideline, still on her feet. There's the pull by Ice Jang, but not before a healthy gain by Ferraro.
Third down coming up. Patriots need.
So nice down and distance here for Penfield after that long gain. It's only 3rd down and 3. 7:25 and counting remaining in the first half. Ferraro needs a little help adjusting and putting the flag back on the Velcro there. Puccia trying to draw him offside, and she does. Wow, the hard count. And that's the veteran Emma Roscoe who jumps, and that will be good enough for the first down.
That'll be 3-5 yards offside Schroeder defense. First down, Patriots.
Boy, who's the best in the NFL at doing that? Rodgers did that for many, many years. That would be the guy in Green Bay I would point to in his heyday. But there is some veteran play by Sophia Puccia, just using your voice to get the first down. Puccia, the pitch now near side, and the pull, that's a loss on the play. And that is a play they've run now that was diagnosed. The loss on the play, Reese Arnold with the pull, number 7. So the line of gain is the 20, which the marker here on the football field will be 30. So 2nd down and 22. Puccia, the pass, high arcing throw, just out of reach. J.C. Sullivan with her first target tonight, number 21. As this will bring us past the midway point here, the second. Oh, you can hear the audible right over here from the Penfield coaching staff. Puccia throws over the middle. That's caught in traffic, and then the pull into Schroeder territory this goes, so they get some of the yardage that they would need. Ferraro with a reception. This to bring up 4th down, and it's decision time for Cody Foster. Oh, there's a penalty on the play, roughing the passer. Kylie did not see that, so yeah, everybody, let's see here. Now, Kyle Sansone. Yep, just the play right after, and that's Rasco committing their second penalty here on this drive. So here will be the throw over the middle, and is trying to pull it in there was J.C. Sullivan. 2nd down coming up. Yeah, and it's not a long line to gain. 2nd down and 4. In a first half that has been very much ball control for both teams. It's to think that maybe if a team gets a third possession, they'll be lucky here in this half. It'll be the snap. Puccia is going to reverse her field. Puccia going to the near side. She's got the first down. The pull comes across the 20, and this will set up 1st and goal to go. So nice play by the senior quarterback, Sophia Puccia. Zoltolski with the pull there for the Warriors. Under 4 minutes to go here in the first half. So 4 downs to get to the end zone. This is about 18 yards away. Puccia is just going to run it ahead. The option, and that is a nice option. The pull will happen some 6 yards shy. So the touchdown-saving pull by Mackenzie Brown. And that has been the bread and butter here of the Penfield offense tonight. The wheels of Puccia, but then knowing, hey, I've got somebody to pitch it to, always at my disposal. One receiver to the left, one to the right. Puccia with a hard count once again. Puccia can't make the player miss. Loss on the play of about 2. The loss on the play, Reese Arnold, number 7, with the pull. This will bring up 3rd and goal from the 9. And if nothing else, Penfield wants to run time down here. Don't leave too much on the opposite side. 4-1 Penfield, 4-0 Schroeder. Great matchup we have here tonight on our Webster Auto Group Flag Football Game of the Week. And we're going to get a whistle and a timeout called by Penfield. With that timeout, we will take a quick break. Our score 7-6, Schroeder leading here on Rock Sports Net.
Kids, groceries, the house, they all cost money.
So when you need a car, you need one that fits your budget and needs at an affordable price.
And you don't need credit hassles.
40% of people in the area have some kind of credit issue or concern. It's not unusual.
That's why Webster works with over 35 lenders.
We know what it takes to help get you into the right vehicle for you.
Selection, service, affordability, and understanding. That's the bottom line.
That's Webster.
While we celebrate 140 years of serving our community, the kind of delicious joy that lasts a lifetime, we look forward to serving you for 140 more. With hardworking, wholehearted, passionate people who will help.
Third and goal from the 9 as we welcome you back to Penfield. We are in the second. Schroeder leading by a 7-6 score. Puccia takes the snap. Option play. The pull is good. Allie Burton with the pull. Number 5 coming up. Alexandra Burton goes by Allie. And with it going down to 2 minutes, now we'll get the clock stoppages along the way. So no stop fully for the 2-minute warning, but now the clock will stop with the ball going out of bounds, for instance. Here it is on 4th down. Penfield looking for points. Throw, corner, end zone, and then just out of reach.
Turnover on downs. Webster Schroeder takes over. 1:56 to go here.
So a good drive by Penfield, but no points in the end. And this is just simply a timing play that's just out of reach. And it was a Delaney Rivero, number 6 on the. So now we get to see the 2-minute offense here for Schroeder. Big possession. Now Schroeder, remember, it's going to be Penfield to begin with the possession in the second half. Rasko takes the snap, calmly shifting over to the opposite side, and then not able to pull it down. There was Ice Tang. That'll fall incomplete. Now with the incompletion now, that does stop the clock, 1:51 remaining here in the half. And I guess the first order of business here would be to actually get the first down here, but it is a long distance here. You got to get it up to the 20-yard line. So 2nd down and 13 is the down and distance. 1:51 remaining in the half. Rasko taking the snap. 2 players coming. Rasko over the middle. That's going to be complete. Oh, and then running over. And then finally the pull happens. And some physical play, and that is good enough for the first down. Brinzeltolski showing that strength, number 18, getting the first down. Back up to the line as the clock continuing on. Schroeder with both of their timeouts remaining. 2 rushing, the throw over the middle. Intercepted! Intercepted. Here's a pick six opportunity. No, the pull happens. That's a touchdown-saving pull by Reese Arnold as that ball hung up there just a little bit.
Schroeder picks off Webster Schroeder.
Hadley Schroeder, number 23, with the interception. And that comes with a minute and a half remaining. So our first turnover tonight. And the takeaway by number 23, the sophomore Hadley Schroeder. Schroeder with the interception against Schroeder. Here's the snap and the handoff going up the middle, but the pull is good. Now, Penfield can't get too conservative here. They've got 1 timeout remaining. Getting a lot of pulls so far tonight. Reese Arnold. Second down and short. Here's the pitch to the far side as that pull will happen. And that's going to be good enough for the first down. That will stop the clock momentarily with 1:07 remaining. That's the good news. The downside for Penfield, 20 yards to go here fully before you hit pay dirt. So clock starts back up here. 1 timeout remaining. Puccia takes the snap. Puccia throwing near sideline, the out pattern, as it's just out of reach of J.C. Sullivan. Second down and goal. 51 seconds remaining. Puccia taking the snap. Puccia throws across her body. That's going to be complete. And then the pull almost immediately by Jillian Pagano. Clock running. Foster will not call the timeout here as this will bring up third down. Under 30 seconds remaining. Third and goal. Puccia takes the snap. Pressure coming, throws it to the outside. They catch the pull, and that's about 6 yards shy. The reception by Ferraro, number 13, and now Penfield will use their final timeout. It comes up with a 4th and goal coming up.
4th and goal from the 6.
Yeah, it's one of those. Who do you give credit to on the pull there? I said Puccia. When you get 2 players there at the same time, it's entertaining first half, is it not? This is what we were hoping for here tonight, this showdown between 2 of the best in Section 5. 7-6, Schroeder looking to get to the half with the lead. This will be 4th and goal from the 7. And showing the empty set here. Okay, this is a different look. So we know not exactly a formation that has the option. Here's Puccia trying to buy some time. Puccia throws back of the end zone as a player. High arcing throw. It's caught. Touchdown. Touchdown. And on the 4th down play, that will be J.C. Sullivan, number 21. She puts her hand in the air. You can see Sullivan saying, I'm going to go back to the corner. And Sullivan is able to look that one in right at the back corner. J.C. Sullivan with the touchdown. So here's an interesting decision from Coach Foster. At this point in the game, rather than go for 1, he's going to go for 2 to try to get the full 7-point lead. This is a 2-point conversion, as here's the conversion attempt. Puccia gets pulled. trying to buy some time, and boy, having herself tonight a night on defense. Reese Arnold. So 12-7 is our score. Yeah, as our public address announcer here mentioning, it is the Schroeder interception that gave Penfield the advantage there, the ball to start off in Schroeder territory. Let me take another look at the interception by Hadley Schroeder. So Rasco out of the shotgun here. Keep an eye on Ice Tang, but instead it's going to go near side. And then the pull. Pascucci with the pull, and this will bring us to the end of the first half. So Sullivan's touchdown in the closing seconds of the first half, giving Penfield a 12-7 lead. It will be Penfield with the possession to begin the second half. It's only a 5-minute halftime, folks. Don't go very far. We'll be back shortly here on Rock Sports Net.
The house, they all cost money.
So when you need a car, you need one that fits your budget and needs at an affordable price.
And you don't need credit hassles.
40% of people in the area have some kind of credit issue or concern. It's not unusual.
That's why Webster works with over 35 lenders.
We know what it takes to help get you into the right vehicle for you.
Selection, service, affordability, and understanding. That's the bottom line.
That's Webster.
While we celebrate 140 years of serving our community, the kind of delicious joy that lasts a lifetime, we look forward to serving you for 140 more. With hardworking, wholehearted, passionate people who will help shape new memories for generations to come.
Bill Gray's, home of the world's greatest cheeseburger, also has Rochester's best Icelandic long-line cod haddock fish fry. Cooked to perfection. Delicious haddock fish fries and sandwiches served on a fresh-baked Apollo roll. Every day of the week, open till close. Get one today. Gimme, gimme, gimme Bill Gray's haddock fish fry.
If you're living with pain or recovering from surgery and don't know where to start, Lattimore Physical Therapy can help. The Lattimore Promise includes an individual diagnosis with a highly trained licensed physical therapist on your first visit, a personalized treatment plan, communication with your doctor, and a continued personal care plan. You're never more than minutes away from pain relief. Visit LattimorePT.com.
Lattimore Physical Therapy.
Whether it was Dad letting you grill for the first time, or Grandpa taking you out to a ball game, or even a summer picnic before the fireworks on the 4th of July, Zweigel's has created generations of memories that shape who we are and what our community has become.
Kids, groceries, the house, they all cost money.
So when you need a car, you need one that fits your budget and needs at an affordable price.
And you don't need credit hassles.
40% of people in the area have some kind of credit issue or concern. It's not unusual.
That's why Webster works with over 35 lenders.
We know what it takes to help get you into the right vehicle for you.
Selection, service, affordability, and understanding. That's the bottom line.
That's Webster.
While we celebrate 140 years of serving our community, the kind of delicious joy that lasts a lifetime, we look forward to serving you for 140 more. With hardworking, wholehearted, passionate people who will help shape new memories for generations to come.
Bill Gray's, home of the world's greatest cheeseburger, also has Rochester's best Icelandic long-line cod haddock fish fry. Cooked to perfection. Delicious haddock fish fries and sandwiches served on a fresh-baked Apollo roll. Every day of the week, open till close. Get one today. Gimme, gimme, gimme Bill Gray's haddock fish fry.
If you're living with pain or recovering from surgery and don't know where to start, Lattimore Physical Therapy can help. The Lattimore Promise includes an individual diagnosis with a highly trained licensed physical therapist on your first visit, a personalized treatment plan, communication with your doctor, and a continued personal care plan. You're never more than minutes away from pain relief. Visit LattimorePT.com.
Lattimore Physical Therapy.
Whether it was Dad letting you grill for the first time, or Grandpa taking you out to a ball game, or even a summer picnic before the fireworks on the 4th of July, Zweigel's has created generations of memories that shape who we are and what our community has become.
Kids, groceries, the house, they all cost money.
So when you need a car, you need one that fits your budget and needs at an affordable price.
And you don't need credit hassles.
40% of people in the area have some kind of credit issue or concern. It's not unusual.
That's why West Herr works with over 35 lenders.
We know what it takes to help get you into the right vehicle for you.
Selection, service, affordability, and understanding. That's the bottom line.
That's West Herr.
While we celebrate 140 years of serving our community, the kind of delicious joy that lasts a lifetime, we look forward to serving you for 140 more. With hardworking, wholehearted, passionate people who will help shape new memories for generations to come.
It's the Webster Auto Group Flag Football Game of the Week, getting ready for the start of the second half, and it's Penfield leading by a 12-7 score. Tonight's game brought to you by the Webster Automotive Group, where affordable doesn't need to be impossible. Start shopping for your next ride today. westher.com. Choose from 10,000 new and used vehicles across 41 locations. Westher will bring it to the location closest to you at no charge and get you into the affordably monthly payment that you've been looking for. Welcome to Westher, New York. And this is what they would call the double dip opportunity. Penfield scoring in the closing seconds of the first half to take the lead, and now they get the possession to begin the second. Here's the RPO, and that is not going anywhere. And that might be the adjustment here, that they're just going to load up on this right side of the field. They ran this play a bunch of times.
Loss of about a half a yard. Second down.
As Pagano making the pull for Schroeder. Short loss on the play. Again, when you start off with a possession, really you only have a 1st and 5. That's a loss of 2, so 2nd down and 7. Puccia working her way ahead, and she's got the 1st down. Tang with the pull, but not before she gets across the 20, and Puccia gets the flag back from Tang, and it's a 1st down here for the home team.
For the Penfield 1st down.
Talking with both head coaches before the game, Ian Inslee of Schroeder and Cody Foster of Penfield, you can sense that this game is important, but they both stop kind of short of calling this the game of the year. And really the main reason why is, well, Penfield is in Class A. You have Schroeder in Class B. We'll have a pull on the far side by Allie Burton. But I'll tell you something, if you did have both teams in the same class, then you might get a little different vibe here tonight. As neither one will be on the other's path here for any sectional or state play, but it wouldn't surprise me at all if we see these two teams playing deep into the month of May.
Second down.
Have to get to the midfield stripe here to get the 1st down. Here is going to be the throw, and then
it is dropped.
that'll be Quigley who could not pull it in.
3rd down now coming up for the
So
Patriots.
Quigley and Sullivan with the touchdown receptions tonight from Sofia Puccia. And now for the first time tonight, the Schroeder defense with an opportunity here to force a punting situation. They did get it earlier on downs, you'll recall. 12-7, Penfield with the lead, but Schroeder looking to get off the field as Puccia throws across the middle. That'll be caught and evading one pull. Another one. What an individual play. The pull happens, but beyond the marker, Adriana Ferraro.
Shifty moves from Ferraro.
Yeah, just as the PA announcer says, shifty moves. Couldn't have said it better myself. Tremendous individual effort there by Ferraro.
First and 17 for your Penfield Patriots.
Patriots opening drive here of this half. Puccia takes the snap, and she'll just pitch it near side, and the pull. That'll go for a couple. Jillian Pagano with another pull.
Pick up 4.
And as we mentioned, didn't know she would get here in time tonight as she was at the News Channel 8 studios taping the award she received from the 585 primetime group. Well-deserved. Well, and there's Pagano right now. She's waving her arms back to her bench, saying, let's make some noise here. Let's put a stop to this. This is second down and long. Here is the pitch to the far side. It'll be Ferraro. Ferraro showing speed, and she'll be short of the marker, but that's a nice healthy gain to set up about 3rd down and 6.
Going to be 3rd and 6 for the Penfield Patriots. Quickly on the ball.
2 receivers right and 2 left. And now we have the officials stopping play momentarily. Now they start it back up. Puccia takes the snap. It's going to be another option. Puccia, realizing she's in trouble, now will throw across her body, and that's nearly intercepted. Maybe give some credit there on Quigley on the defense there. Perhaps we take another look. Did she strip this away? And this is Puccia maybe trying to do just a little too much. No, that's actually not able to pull that one in on the defense there was number 5, Burton. So Puccia has played such a fine half here for Penfield tonight. And now it's time to huddle up. It's 4th down.
Big play on your feet, Patriot faithful.
4th down and 6. The Schroeder bench making noise. Blitzing 2. Here is going to be the throw. It's going to be caught, and it's going to be good for the 1st down. That'll be Quigley on the far side.
Quigley with a catch on the outside.
Getting about 8 on the play, and it's just another nice route by number 22. Well designed by Coach Foster. The drive continuing. The throw, and that will be caught, and Ferraro, the pull will happen. So 2nd and goal coming up. And just like Schroeder on their opening drive where they scored a touchdown, that took such a long time. That was 6:13 off the clock. When this is all said and done, this probably is going to go for longer, as this is going to bring us past the midway point of the 3rd quarter.
From the 8 here for the Patriots. Knocking on the door again.
Puccia looking back at her coaching staff. 2nd and goal. Puccia takes the snap. Puccia throws across the middle. That's going to be caught. The pull by Tang inside the 5.
By 2 yards, I believe. 3rd and goal from the 2.
Out of the backfield once again, Ferraro, but this time Tang was on Ferraro, getting that pull. 3rd and goal. Puccia. Will she do it with her legs? She's going to try. Puccia, the pull happens. Again, it's Tang. Well, Tang, and there's another player putting her arm up in the air. Puccia got pulled on both sides.
Yard short, folks. 4.5 yards.
Give the credit to Allie Burton on that as well.
Just past the 5-minute mark to go.
Kyle Sansone tonight running camera, replay, and my extra spotter because my eyes are not as good as his.
Here we go again,
This is 4th down, and this drive has been incredible for Penfield. This drive has taken over 7 minutes. And they get one last crack at it. It's 4th and goal from about the 3. Here's the snap. Puccia handing it off. Ferraro, where did the pull happen? No, it happens past the goal line. Touchdown, Penfield Patriots.
It is 18-7 Patriots. Great drive to start the third
The official
quarter.
was right there. The pitch going to Ferraro.
Penfield to go for one.
No pull happened on that. So Penfield will go for one. We saw him go for two at the end of the first half. So Ferraro on fourth down. Here's going to be the pitch, and she's going to try to finish this off, and she's in.
Pooch, a little jump pass to Ferraro. That's going to convert.
So 19-7 is our score.
4:30 to go here in the third. Great opening drive.
This is a Schroeder team that won by 24. Check that, 34 over Spencerport, 61 over Irondequoit, 34 points over Pittsford, and then shut out Fairport 34-0. Penfield, for the first time this season, Schroeder is down by multiple scores. It's now 19-7, and the story of that drive, 7:30 off the clock. You have to wonder, is that the longest drive we've seen in Section 5 this season? Still plenty of time as Roscoe and the offense, they get to work. As here's the play on the far side, and the pull will be good.
Schroeder completion, first down.
But only 1st and 5, of course, and that will set up a new set of downs here.
Schroeder with a stop for the Patriots. First down, Schroeder.
Hadley Schroeder, who has the interception, came up with a pull there. Tang climbing the ladder in a play that looks like it's going to be thrown away. It's Tang coming down with it. Marina Reitz with the defense there.
Throw and catch there.
And that goes up to the 41-yard line.
Second down and 9.
2nd and 9, the down and distance. As we're down to 3:40 remaining in the third quarter. The snap. Here is the play coming up, the throw to the near side, and bobbled, and then the pull happens.
Went to the pull.
Nice play by number 16, Kimberly Puente, the linebacker, the sophomore coming over to bring up 3rd down and 5.
Bobbled it. Well done pulling it in.
See if they go back to Tang. Tang is the receiver on the near boundary. This is 3rd down.
Big play here.
Rasco takes the snap. 2 players coming. Rasco puts it over the middle, and that's going to be caught. Caught by Brown. The pull happens, but not before the marker. So that is the center, Mackenzie Brown. She has the lone touchdown tonight for the Warriors, and that continues the drive. Webster Schroeder keeping the pace going here on this drive here. Play signaled in. They're ready to go. Brown to snap once again as Rasco. Out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. Rasco plants. Stepping up. She's going to take off. Rasco running ahead. Rasco still with it. First down and more. Rasco to the outside. Still on her feet. Touchdown. Wow, no pulls happen. That goes for 35 yards. Emma Rasco pulling the Warriors within 1 score.
This is a heck of a game, folks. 19-13.
Rasco just outracing everyone. Now the benefit here for Schroeder is that they do not have to chase the points here. Rasco 35-yard score. That drive just taking 2:07 off the clock compared to the 7:31. Here is the 1-point conversion, the throw, and that will be good.
Conversion is good. With 2:23 to go.
And so now it's 19-14 as we take another look here at the conversion. Rasco putting it up.
With the conversion catch.
And that will be number 20 on the conversion, Jillian Pagano. Our sponsor tonight here in the second half, Lattimore Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab.
2:23 to go here.
Lattimore currently offers over 36 clinics throughout the area, including locations like Hilton, Fairport, North Chile, Spencerport. There's one closest to you. More than 90 certified physical therapists have experience in treating most conditions and sports injuries, and in most cases, initial consultations within 24 hours for your convenience. LattimorePT.com. Boy, for all that Penfield has done right on offense, there's just no margin for error for either team here. Is that they've got to get back to work. Penfield hanging on by one score here. 19-14 is our score. We are in the third now, under 2 minutes remaining in this quarter. So 2nd down and 5. Puccia faking the pitch. She doesn't like what's ahead of her. She's going to have to throw this away, and she does. Smart play by the quarterback. This is a short down and distance. No reason to take a loss on the play. This will bring up 3rd down. Have to get it to the 20, which is the marker of the 30 in the football field marking. We did have rain here at the beginning of the game. Thankfully, that did stop. So it's just kind of a damp April night. 3rd down. Snap. Puccia running ahead. Where did the pull happen? It happens beyond the marker. Puccia evading pulls and just showing the quicks there. And she's going to get a gain of 10 when it's all said and done.
A Patriot 1st down, picks up 8.
Big 3rd down conversion for Puccia. Puccia with 2 touchdowns tonight, one to Quigley, one to Sullivan. And then Ferrara getting the pitch there.
30 seconds to go here in the quarter.
So we'll have to run one more play here if you're the Patriots before we go to the quarter. Puccia takes the snap. Puccia in trouble, and she's just going to, I thought she was going to throw it away, and that is going to go for a loss in the end. So it would have been better off to just kind of throw it away, as it will be Ferraro with the reception for a loss of about 4. And that brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. What a game we have here tonight. Penfield leading by a 19-14 score. You're watching the Webster Auto Group Flag Football Game of the Week on Rock Sports Network.
Bill Gray's, home of the world's greatest cheeseburger, also has Rochester's best Icelandic long-line cod haddock fish fry. Cooked to perfection. Delicious haddock fish fries and sandwiches served on a fresh-baked Apollo roll. Every day of the week, open till close. Get one today. Gimme, gimme, gimme Bill Gray's haddock fish fry.
If you're living with pain or recovering from surgery and don't know where to start, Lattimore Physical Therapy can help. The Lattimore Promise includes an individual diagnosis with a highly trained licensed physical therapist on your first visit, a personalized treatment plan, communication with your doctor, and a continued personal care plan. You're never more than minutes away from pain relief. Visit LattimorePT.com.
Lattimore Physical Therapy.
Whether it was Dad letting you grill for the first time, or Grandpa taking you out to a ball game, or even a summer picnic before the fireworks on the 4th of July, Zweigel's has created generations of memories that shape who we are and what our community has become.
Gene Battaglia with you here tonight in Penfield. We begin the 4th. Penfield up by a 19-14 score. There's going to be the pitch on the far side. Does not go for much, as the Schroeder defense looking to get the ball back here. Schroeder in an unfamiliar position. They're the defending champs in Class B. They went 16-1 last season. And here they are down by 5. And you have to stop short of saying a rivalry game. It's a crossover. It's Class A and Class B. But neighboring towns, a lot of players familiar with one another, playing various youth sports. So fun night here tonight. Really best of A against the best of B. It's certainly fun to watch. Here's 3rd and long. Puccia in trouble. There's the pull. And a flag happened. Are they going to get roughing on this? There was contact, and this is a tough call. Let's see. You're going to call roughing the passer on Reese Arnold. So they'll mark this off as Kyle Sansone's serving up.
That'll be an automatic first down.
Oh, that's tough.
Will also leave Penfield with the ability to get a short first down to the midfield line. So first down and 3.
Yeah, so it's going to be first down and 3. So automatic first down, you mark the 15 yards off. It's a really nice position here for Penfield, but the Schroeder defense steps up right there. And that's the player. That's great on Reese Arnold just to kind of shake that off and then get a pull immediately.
2nd and 4.
This is second down. Second down and 4. Puccia the snap. Puccia the option. Throws it far side. And flag comes down.
Got a flag down.
Do we have a hold here? What do we have? That's going to be holding against Schroeder.
On the flagpole.
So defensive holding.
That's going to be 10 yards.
10-yard penalty on that. So some penalties have gone against Schroeder, and it's putting Penfield in a good position here. Of course, in our opening game of the season, and when I say, hey, Penfield are the best in Class A, people watching in Hilton are saying, hey, what about us? Or people in Fairport saying, hey, what about us? That game we did now a couple weeks ago, that ended up being a tie, and that was a game in Hilton where Fairport was down by 2 scores midway through the 4th. So even if Penfield should score tonight, that does not mean this game is over, certainly. Here comes the option, near side, showing some wheels, and that's Ferraro. The pull by Rasco.
Rasco, nice pull there on the sideline. Not before Ferraro picks up.
As Ferraro will set up now a second down and 6.
2nd and 6. Guess we'll pick up a 5 there.
Both teams with both their timeouts remaining here in this half. Puccia on a long count. Officials counting it down. Here's the whoa, that's a botched handoff, and play is dead where the ball goes down, so that's going to be a loss of about 5. Make it 4 on the play to bring up 3rd and 10. So Clemente comes off of the field on this play. Keep an eye on Ferraro, number 13. Here's the snap. Rolling to the right side, Puccia. Puccia trying to get to the marker, and where did the pull happen? It happens about the 24.
On the edge. Puccia does pick up 5. About 5.5, actually. It's going to be 4th and 4.
So this brings up 4th down. Another key 4th down.
Big play, Penfield crowd. Let's hear you.
Last 4th down resulted in a touchdown on 4th and 1, capping off that 7.5-minute drive for Penfield to start off this half. Schroeder, this is the opportunity they need to get the momentum back. Here is Puccia. Puccia throwing across her body. Throws caught on the far side, and that'll be good enough for the first down. Nice play there on the far side by number 6, Delaney Rivero. Rivero coming up with that.
Nice throw by Puccia.
This brings up now a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, 10 yards out.
1st and goal from the 10.
Rivera, good hands on that, and it's not easy when you're looking up into the lights, looking at the ball back, and Penfield doing a fine job catching in those balls. Here is now another play on the far side, and the pull will happen.
Sullivan with a catch in the flat. Picks up 4. Going to be
J.C. Sullivan, who has a touchdown tonight, she catches it. Short gain on the play to bring up 2nd and goal, 6 yards out. Two players in the backfield along with Puccia. A lot of things they can draw up from here. Puccia, the option play coming. Puccia, under pressure. Puccia puts it up, and there was a receiver in the area. Wow, what a nice job by Puccia, making sure she doesn't get sacked on the play. Allie Burton with the pressure, number 5 for Schroeder.
About 7 yards. 3rd and 6 coming up here for the Patriots.
It's
very shifty save from Puccia there.
Very Josh Allen-like there, if I may say, on number 1 there, Sophia Puccia. Bottom line is another long drive. Here's the snap. Throw to the end zone. That's caught. Touchdown.
Quigley, senior to senior, Puccia to Quigley.
It'll be the second tonight for Megan Quigley.
Penfield going to go for 1 here.
And Penfield takes back a 2-score lead.
Patriots now up 25-14.
Quigley will show that
answer after the quick drive touchdown by Schroeder.
You saw the crossing pattern there, and Quigley finds the open space on the right side. And for Puccia, that will be her 3rd touchdown throw tonight. Going for 1 here as Puccia throwing, putting it up, jump ball, and that will fall incomplete.
Jump ball is incomplete.
So tack on 6 points, 25-14 is our score.
5:28 to go here in the 4th.
We thank all our sponsors, including Lattimore Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab. At Lattimore, their physical therapists enjoy the work they do. They bring a positive attitude to their patients' therapy experience. Well, they want their patients' therapy to be something they look forward to each session. If patients tell their friends and family about their success at Lattimore, they know they've done their job. LattimorePT.com. Only 5:28 remaining in this game. It was a 7:30 start time tonight here in Penfield, and with that, this game is moving lightning quick. Here's Rasko, the lefty quarterback, throws over the middle, and that will be caught. So that's good enough for the first down, but now you really got to hurry it up. Reese Arnold, the running back, will take that for about a gain of 7. Here's the hurry-up offense, and you can see Penfield is going to play back here just a little bit. They don't want anything to get behind them. And now they come back up a little closer here on this play.
5 minutes to go.
Tang is the receiver to the top of your screen there. Now we saw Rasko burst free for a 35-yard touchdown. Here's Rasko throwing to the near side and then racing out of bounds.
Amico with the catch on the
and that'll be Nina Amico with her 2nd reception tonight. But you have to get it to the midfield stripe, so it's going to be 2nd down and long. Short gain on that play.
2nd and 12.
2nd and 12. Clock rolling on, 4:25 remaining. Rasko takes the snap. 2 players coming. Rasko throws, and it'll be caught. Pagano racing ahead. The pull happens prior to the marker.
Reach right there as well.
As the
3rd and 4 here for Schroeder.
Puente and Reitz with the pulls there. Give a half one to each. 3rd down and 4. Rasko. Pressure coming. Rasko going for it. Long throws. And there were two receivers in the same area, which normally you don't want to see. Could have been pulled in by Burton. Also, Pagano was right there as well. So a miscommunication. And dare I say, this could be the game right here. It's fourth down. 4th down and 4. Chance for Penfield to knock off the defending state champions here of Class B. The snap. Here's the blitz. Rasko throws. It's caught. The pull happens, and Penfield gets the ball back. As the pull is good by Kimberly Puente. The check down, Pagano and Puente showing great form. Schroeder does have 2 timeouts remaining. The clock will also stop momentarily when you get down to 2 minutes remaining.
Penfield takes over here, guys. 3:11 to go, 25-14.
But now Penfield with an opportunity to close this out. 25-14 is our score. Here is the run right up the middle.
Stopped up the middle. Loses about a yard.
For both these teams, they're right back at it. Schroeder hosting Hilton, another Class A, Class B matchup. That'll be 5 o'clock this coming Thursday. Penfield Saturday will be at Brockport. And you want to milk the clock here, and that is exactly what Penfield is doing. Official putting his hand up in the air to signify 10 seconds. He will count it down. There is the snap. And racing around and getting to the far side.
Picks up 4.
And now a timeout will be called here by Schroeder. We'll give us a second once again to thank our title sponsor, the Webster Auto Group, where Webster affordable doesn't mean impossible. Start shopping with your next ride today at Webster.com. You can choose from 10,000 new and used vehicles across 41 locations. Webster will bring it to the location closest to you at no charge and get you into that affordable monthly payment that you've been looking for. Welcome to Webster, New York. So this is 3rd down and about 15. 2:23 remaining and 1 timeout remaining as well. And if I'm Coach Foster, I don't think this is a time you're risking anything in the air. At least if I'm him, I'm certainly trusting Pucci at this point. Let her on the option play. That has worked all night. Trying to close this one out. Puccia taking the snap. Here's the option once again. She'll pull it back herself. Running to the left side. Puccia, and the pull happens. Across the 30-yard line, and there's the final timeout called by Webster Schroeder. This will bring up 4th down and 10, and do you punt this away? It's an interesting decision, right? You don't want to punt it into the end zone, certainly. And now Coach Inslee will come over and talk to his defense. 2:16 remaining here tonight. And if you do go for it, another 1st down, that would close it out. Be sure to follow Rock Sports Network on Facebook and Instagram. Find some great local and regional sports news and entertainment, including live streaming high school games just like this one. You can see some college game broadcasts from Brockport over the year, much more. Make sure to like and follow Rock Sports Net across all social media platforms, including if you're watching this tonight on Facebook or YouTube. Hello. Appreciate you logging on here tonight. Here it is. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Puccia buying time. Puccia throwing. End zone has time. Throws. It's going to be intercepted. And then the pull happens. So we want to make the interception, but that does cost you about, 20 yards roughly on that. So actually 30. So that's at least it gives for sure the opportunity here for at least one possession here for Schroeder. 25-14. So Puccia with her first interception tonight, just putting it up.
15 to go here, 2:07 to go.
Well, it was the interception earlier by Hadley Schroeder that kind of flipped the game, did it not? That gave Penfield a touchdown late in the first. Here will be now the throw as she's falling down, the pass incomplete. Roscoe looking at the official saying there was contact, but they'll just call this incomplete. Now, we're under 2 minutes to go. That does stop the clock with 1:59 remaining. And then we'll reset it actually to 2 minutes now. So they add back the second in.
Second and 15 coming up here.
Second down and 15. Here comes the blitz. Roscoe's going to heave it deep over the middle, and it's broken up. Good defense there by Macy McFarland, number 14, to force the incompletion. That took 6 seconds off the clock.
Great defense. Third and long coming up here for Schroeder. McFarland, nice job there in center field. Knocks that one down.
Third down. Roscoe takes the snap. Throws, high arcing throw, and it's nearly intercepted. As that was Marina Reitz getting her hands on it, it does fall harmlessly incomplete.
Got fourth down coming up.
And here's the last chance here for Schroeder. This is fourth down. Whistle. Now, what is the whistle for? Timeout called by Penfield. Okay. They had 2 remaining, and why not? Make sure that everything is completely in order there. Again, thanks to Lattimore Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab, 36 clinics throughout the area, one that certainly is closest to you. More than 90 certified physical therapists have experience in treating most conditions and sports injuries. And in most cases, they can offer initial consultations within 24 hours for your convenience. LattimorePT.com.
All right, folks, here we go. 4th and 15.
Fourth down and 15 coming up. Roscoe taking the snap. Roscoe throwing deep over the middle, tipped in the air, and it's incomplete. And Penfield wins this game. They will take over with 1:45 remaining.
Penfield takes over 1:45 to go, up 25-14.
Roscoe, the passing complete. Roscoe, her 35-yard touchdown, the only points here for Schroeder. And it's kind of a lesson for Schroeder that it's certainly going to make them hungry for the rest of the season, will it not? And again, in terms of Class B, this doesn't mean anything. It's Class A versus Class B here today. So many teams in Class B to contend with. Class A, there's only 5 teams. So for Penfield, they have to feel really good here.
First down and 6. First and goal here from the 6.
First and goal from the 6, and that is the
Patriots are going to take
correct and the sportsmanlike thing to do here, as Puccia will take the knee. And they will set the clock, and we'll see the official. The official will tell exactly when he puts his arm up into the air. That'll mean there's 10 seconds on the play clock. Of course, their play clock, it's imaginary on our screen. .105 remaining. Penfield will move now to 5-1 on the season. And there will be one more snap before we can have the handshakes here.
Should be one more snap, folks. That's going to bring Penfield to 5-1.
And for Schroeder, this is only their second loss since March of 2025. That tells you how good this Penfield performance was here tonight. Puccia takes the knee, and Penfield pulls it off. Penfield is going to be a handful in Class A, and Schroeder, you know they'll be there in Class B. Our final score here tonight, 25-14. Can't call it an upset. Penfield's really, really good, but, man, it does feel good for Penfield fans here tonight. Schroeder, certainly a great team as well. They fall to 4-1. Special thanks to Kyle Sansone, our fine director, doing the camera, the replays, and helping us spot here tonight. Thanks to our sponsors as well, Lattimore Physical Therapy, Bill Gray's Zweigels, and our title sponsor, the Webster Automotive Group. For Kyle Sansone and our team leader, Gary Zajac, my name is Gene Battaglia. And thank you for watching here, our Flag Football Game of the Week on Rock Sports Network.